Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on surrender. It's been a big thing for me at the moment, learning to surrender and relax into things. So I've been looking at what surrender actually means to me. And I realized that what surrender actually means is to have faith or to have trust in whatever you have faith or trust in actually. Just because it means something to me, it can mean something different to other people, but it means having faith and trust in something working out for the best case scenario for me. That's actually what surrender is. A lot of the time we say it's letting go, but actually it's not really letting go, because you're not actually letting go of something. You're actually just allowing it to unfold. You're saying, I can surrender and I can pull back and I cannot try to control this situation because I trust it to work out. I think that's such a nice way of looking at surrender, because it no longer feels like something that you have to let go of. It's simply leaning in. It's rather than leaning away, it's leaning into the trust that what you want is on its way, and you don't have to try and control it. You don't have to check in on it. You don't have to cajole it. You just simply have to trust in whatever you trust, whether it's your higher self, energy, the law of attraction, God, religion, whatever it is, you are trusting that it is bringing in what you desire. And if it doesn't bring in what you desire, it's because there's something even better that's meant for you that's going to come in. I've also done videos talking about how I'm really a believer in accepting worst case scenario as well, so you no longer fear it, because that is a big part of surrendering as well. If you can make peace with not having it, worst case scenario, then it's going to be even easier to surrender. Because what takes us out of that place of surrender or presence, which I think is pretty much the same thing, is allowing our mind to think too much on the future or the past, i.e. worrying about not having it or worrying about what happened in the past, which then affects worrying about not having it in the future. So what can we do to build trust? Well, in my opinion, that's by testing smaller things out. So it's just a process at the end of the day, learning to trust that everything's working out for you without you having to push, well, that it's working out better for you because you're not pushing at it and trying to control it with your human 3D self. The more you get evidence that that works in your favor and it brings in things that are amazing for you, the more you're going to trust it, right? So I believe it's a process that just strengthens over time, but of course it's a process of practice. So whilst I do believe it's something that grows over time, it grows with practice. So the more we can try and lean into surrender, the more it can show us evidence that it's working, and then the easier it will be to get into in the future. Another thing I wanted to add to this video that I forgot, so I'll do it to the beautiful background of Isabella Plantation, is that all of this is essentially trusting in the higher plan. And trusting in the higher plan means trusting that everything we're experiencing is part of a greater plan that we could never conceptualize with our 3D minds. It allows us to surrender and trust and not try and poke at things, because we know that the higher plan is always at work. So I hope everyone's well, and I will speak soon. Bye bye.